So this feels like the first real push in Marvel giving us more women in the forefront, women and girls. So can you talk about the importance of being that first step? Because we've got Captain Marvel and we've got the new show that we know is coming from ABC with mutant superheroes. But this is the first time we're really seeing them at the forefront and them as the leaders.
Well, there's a lot of elements, sort of moving parts. First of all, for girls to really want it as much as they do, that took time. They embraced the movies, and then they said, I want more. For Marvel to understand, okay, we're ready, the audience is ready, but what are the characters they're going to connect with? Like, who are the characters that we can tell stories that they want to see? And so we had lots of conversations with girls, and we presented an array of characters, and then they had pretty consistent feedback on, oh, I like her, and I want to see how she interacts with this character. And they're best friends, but what if they had a fight? And I want to see them make up. Or this character is very tough, and I want to see her lighten up over time. They really gave us a sense of what kind of stories, because we knew that the typical stories that we were doing for boys weren't right for this audience. So we had to do a lot of research there, and then we crafted stories that appeal to all those sensibilities.
That's interesting to hear that you went that in depth with girls, because you don't hear that usually. Usually it's, okay, well, we think we'll like this and let's push it on.
Oh, no, I think we absolutely understood. We know a lot of things about our characters and what makes our characters work. And we know a lot of the top line things that work for our audience in general. But this audience is specific. And if we're going to do this, we have to get it right, because we get one shot.
Were you surprised by any of the characters that they really connected with, that they wanted to see more of?
Yes and no. I'm standing next to Kat Kavari, and we knew that they would like Ms. Marvel because she has a lot of the Peter Parker qualities that all kids love, including girls. But there were a few, and I don't want to name names too much, but there are assumptions that girls make about characters. What was wonderful is there were no assumptions about race, religion, or body type. That was the most rewarding thing. It was more like, is her personality interesting enough? Is her power set interesting enough? You know, that kind of stuff. And there was even a little, the pretty blonde girl was popular. I'm not as interested in her. I've seen that story.
One of the challenges that the films have had is that they wanted to start with the core characters that introduced Marvel.
Yeah.
And obviously most of those are white men. So is it a little freeing to not have that same constraint, that you don't have to, you can introduce Miss Marvel without having to spend a lot of time introducing Captain Marvel first, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, we needed to be very specifically focused on the characters we were telling the stories about. So we introduced early on that Ms. Marvel thinks Captain Marvel is super awesome. And without giving too much away, when she finally gets to know her, Captain Marvel says, you're super awesome. You don't need to be like me. Be the best version of you, and you'll be amazing. And so we didn't need to spend a lot of time on the other characters. Kids understand the Marvel Universe generally to a surprising degree. You don't have to explain, this is a universe of superheroes. A lot of them live in Manhattan. These heroes exist and these heroes exist. You don't have to explain who Tony Stark is. We don't see him in the movie, but he's referenced because kids know the Marvel Universe. And so a lot of work has been done for us. They've seen the movies.
One of the things I always look for in, especially genre entertainment, is I like it when it reflects a mirror back on our world and is saying something through the superhero lens.
Yeah.
So one of the moments that I really appreciated in the movie was...
Oh, great, you got to see it.
Yes, I did see it.
Good.
Was the moment when America says, come on, I don't remember the exact phrase, but she says something like, especially someone like you. And we find out later it's obviously, she's looking at it from the Inhuman lens because of her past. But you can't help but pull the distinction because of her ethnicity. Can you talk about the importance of crafting a moment like that, and especially for a children's program where you are shaping young minds?
one of the things that girls told us that they wanted to see is the story idea that assumptions about people are always a mistake. Learn who they really are. Miss Marvel is the only one who doesn't make assumptions about Inferno. She ends up being right about it. And America makes assumptions about Ms. Marvel because she's an Inhuman, not because she's Muslim American or Pakistani, but because she's an Inhuman, because of her own experience. People make assumptions all the time about other people, and that's how the world gets sort of dissected into groups and stereotypes. And so these characters, for them to come together, because they have so many different backgrounds, they have to put aside assumptions and learn who that other person really is, and learn to become friends and teammates. And it is kind of beautiful.
It is. It's very beautiful. I really appreciated the whole piece. Cried out a little bit.
I know. There's moments, yeah. No, I absolutely get it. I'm going to talk about crying. Watching girls watch the movie and then communicate to you things like, that made me feel powerful. Oh, Lord. Like, just, yeah.
That's fantastic.
And I have two of the dolls. And they're the two that mean the most to me. And I'm sorry, now I'm taking over the interview. I keep talking.
No, keep going.
And it's the Ms. Marvel doll. Girls loved her. Girls said, I want her to be my friend because she's so understanding and trusting and like she's always there for you. And I'm like, and there's a doll of a Muslim American character who they love. And then America Chavez. You know, girls loved her because she was tough, star powers, but then she softens over time. And she just happens to have lesbian mothers.
It's no big deal.
No big deal. Because Marvel reflects the world that we live in. We're not trying to check boxes. It's not prescriptive. We gave girls a big set of characters and they told us who they liked.
That's fantastic. Where would you like to see the story go? Obviously, we have a little tease at the end of something that might happen.
Yes, I'm not allowed to say. But I will say that if the story goes in places, it goes to some pretty exciting places, including some new characters. And I better stop now before PR is quite finished. There's a lot of territory to cover with these characters. Some of them we don't even know that much about. Some of them have more room to grow. America's still standoffish. You know, she needs to learn not to be such a loner. You know, a lot of these characters have room.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.